Oh, this is Tom Styles, and I'm back, and we're going to try to do a comparison of the Tecsun Pl-660, which has been out for 3 or 4 years, and you can get these now for about $100, maybe a little over $100, and the newer, which came out last year, the Tecsun Pl-880, which is about $150 right now. So we're going to try to do kind of a reception comparison of these two radios. I'm in my office, so I have to use an external antenna, and I don't have two of these adapters, so I'm just going to have to manually switch between the two radios for the antenna. So here we go. I've got tuned right now. I got 7.385, which I think is out of Tennessee in the US, and it's 9 p.m. here in Florida on 11/18/2014. Now that's coming in pretty good. It's a little in and out, and unfortunately that's the problem with empirical testing like this, is conditions are going to change when you're listening to shortwave. And so, I could have a good strong station on one radio, and by the time I get the other one, it could be that the station has gone away and drifted away. So we're going to give it a try anyway. So here we go. So this is the Pl-660 on 3.85, which is, I think, out of Tennessee. Kind of coming and going. So we'll turn it down, and we'll switch the antennas. I really don't like plugging and unplugging antennas like that, but that's about the only way I can do it right now. I've got the bandwidth approximately the same. This just has two bandwidths. This has got, I think, 4 or 5. As far as the sound, the 880 has a much deeper sound, and even though I've got, let me see what the tone control does. Tone control on my radio doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, let's try another station. I'll tune with this one right now. Don't know what that is. But it's coming in extremely good. Very clear audio. I can see it's a little more bassy than the 660. Let's go down to the 660 at 3.95. To me, even though it's a little higher pitch, I think it's a little clearer for me. Now, keep in mind I'm using my Chromeo webcam microphone, so what you hear may not be the same as what I'm hearing. But, this is a little more bassy, I would say, and this is a little more treble sounding. So let's try another station. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Get away from that. Kind of gotten away from the peak hour. The peak hour was last hour as far as listening to international broadcast. Oh, there's our good buddy.
Where the pollination
out of Nashville, Tennessee. He's coming out of Nashville on 7.565. So we'll come up here real quick if we can. See if there's any difference. Go up to 7.565. Now it sounds like it's fading in and out a little bit here on this radio, but of course, like I say, maybe conditions change from just moving from radio to radio. See, it's kind of breaking up. Okay, let's switch back real quick. It doesn't seem like it's breaking up as bad. It is kind of in and out, and you can see the S meter is all over the place. Okay, let's try another station. And of course, that particular station is all over the band, so we may have find him again. Well, the band was active about an hour ago, but now it's kind of died off. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, let's go up to 9 megahertz. That band's pretty quiet down there. Let's see if 9's active. Boy, it has really died just in that hour, half hour time lapse. There we go. It sounds like China radio, 9.410. Very clear. Okay, we'll switch radios. Although I couldn't understand the Chinese. It was strong and clear. Not as strong. Significantly different volume. Let me make sure I got, yeah, I got the continuation turned off. Now there it got better. Let me switch back. It would help if I had an antenna switch, but I don't have I got the antenna switch, but I don't have the cables for these two type radios. Yeah, it's about the same. This speaker here really in the 880 really does a good job of giving you pretty good audio. It's a little more bassy, but it's not so tinny. This one, the speaker or the audio on this speaker is a little tinny. See what else we can find. Trying to stay away from those Spanish stations that I can't understand. Now that's a Spanish station. Must be close by because it's full scale and it's steady. Yeah, I think you said Cuba there. And we want 9485. Perfect. But notice how it's more bassy, more full, I guess the right term. Like I say, this radio has about 5 bandwidths, where this one only has 2. I've got this one set to maximum bandwidth. Yeah, I did. And this one we can change the bandwidth here. See, it goes all the way up to 9 kilohertz. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. There's 3.5. Oops, now I'm tuning it. I don't want to do that. See, I changed it away from that bassy sound. There's 9 kilohertz. 5. So I think that's the difference in the sound. Was the bandwidth, I believe, is wider on this one at its maximum setting, than this one is at its maximum setting. So that may make the difference between the audio sounding more bassy here when I had that bandwidth all the way open, 9 kilohertz. Okay, let's go ahead and tune some more. I'll have to look up the bandwidth on this one, and I'll put it in the captions. That's China radio on 9.7, excuse me, 9.57. Coming in very good. Now, again, I'm using external antenna. This is hooked to my G5 RV. Monsignor Agustin Romani. 9570. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is China radio, and it's the S meter is pegged. So I think in general they're about the same. You know, there's, like I say, conditions change as I'm trying to do the test, and you know, I did notice that the bandwidth was probably a lot wider on the Pl-880 than the 660. I'll look that up, what the 660. But as you saw, this at maximum, it's 9 kilohertz on the 880. And one thing I like about the 880 is there's a switch on the side that you can set the backlight on permanently, and then you can switch it off if you want to, and it only comes on when you touch one of the keys. This one, I don't remember if there's any way. I tried pushing and holding, and it still doesn't stay on all the time, but it does come on as soon as you touch a key or tune. It does come on. But I like to have the option to have the backlight on all the time. Of course, it's going to drain your battery, so you know, if you tune in a station, you're going to leave it there, then you can turn it off. On this one, you can turn it off. On this one, it's going to turn itself off. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this review. It's kind of an empirical test, but it may give you some indication that really they're about the same. Like I say, the 880 has more bandwidth selections, where this one only has a wide and narrow, and that's it. So that's the show. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.